Good morning. If something is waking you up, it's definitely this. So welcome everybody to TOKEN2049. On behalf of Copper as well, I would like to welcome you to those 2 days. It seems obviously that the times of sitting in front of your screen at home just in a nicely ironed shirt and no pants are over. We're all meeting again face to face, which is good. I'm very much looking forward, and I'm sure you as well, to 2 days of interesting conversations about our industry, what has happened, what is going on right now, and especially what is going to happen going forward. The last 4 years since the existence of Copper, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight into what we do. And I'm going to kind of keep you a little bit at suspense because we are, I'm going to have another keynote tomorrow where I'm going to go into far more detail. But in a nutshell, just as an introduction, my name is Boris Bohrer-Bilowitzki. I'm one of the founding partners and the Chief Revenue Officer of Copper. Some of you might know us, I'm pretty sure you do. Some of you maybe have not heard of us yet. We are a custodian at heart. That started about 4 years ago where we saw the need in order to build something out on that front. Since then, a lot of things has happened with the business due to the needs that the market was kind of throwing at us. The custody that underpins it all is MPC-based. I'm sure you've, mostly if you work in crypto, you've heard what that is. Multi-party computation is available in different temperatures, hot, cold, and warm. And over the time, we have created a lot of additional products that were important for a ever-so-growing institutionalization of this market. Now, for the last 4 years, myself and many of you in the audience as well, you potentially have attended events like this, and you will have heard like institutions are coming. Up until that point, there was not much that was actually going on, to be quite frank. It was very much crypto native. Things have changed, especially over the course of the last year and a half, due to various reasons. It's become more mainstream. If you turn on Bloomberg, if you turn on CNBC, you see Bitcoin as a ticker on the bottom right. But especially the infrastructure has changed. From the custodial side, that kind of where it all kind of begins together, of course, with the execution piece. A lot of things, a lot of innovation was done over the course of the last 4 years, and especially over the course of the last 1.5 years. On our side, what we do, apart from the custody that underpins everything, we've got the ability for you to have a secure trading infrastructure that basically allows you to manage your treasury across various venues. Staking capabilities, DeFi, basically a one-stop shop for anybody that would like to have a institutional setup. Now, client-wise, just to kind of give you a little bit of an overview there, we currently have around 400 clients, way north of 15 billion in assets under custody. 60% of the client base are crypto funds. That's really what happened first in the late 2018s. And subsequently, coin foundations, market makers, prop shops, and so on. There is one distinct product that you will hopefully hear about quite a lot, and I really want to spend some time on this because it changes the way that you interact, especially with exchanges. There are inherent risks that are available, especially if you come from the more traditional side, and you will ask yourself why exchanges are also acting as custodians. Segregations of duties are absolutely crucial. And what we've built is a product called ClearLoop. And ClearLoop is the ability for you to hold assets in custody, in third-party custody, and ultimately all you do is ping tradable balances to the venues, but the assets are not moving, which means that you have two things that are being solved. On the one side, counterparty risk that you incur with the exchanges. If you have a compliance department, it's going to be very hard, especially more from the traditional side, to convince them to pre-fund an exchange that is situated and or regulated on the island of Barbuda. Second of all, the more important part is capital efficiency. What that basically means is that you have the ability to move funds from one exchange to the other in milliseconds, instead of having to do anything on-chain. On-chain, that solves a lot of problems in terms of cost, but mainly the capital efficiency part. If you trade on various venues, especially on the derivative side, you would have debt capital sitting there that basically is just there in case that the market is very volatile and you would need to top up. So it solves a lot of problems on that front. And where we are standing right now and what we're seeing is the inflow of capital that we were wishing to see over the course of the last 4 years. And we're very, very excited that this is happening, which is, of course, part of this whole event that you will have here for the next 2 days. And, of course, the ability to network, the ability to ask a lot of questions. Please come and find us. There are a lot of guys with copper gilets that you will find. They will have all the answers for you should you want them, and, of course, everybody else that is attending and sponsoring. In this case, I really don't want to keep you for too long this early morning, because I don't think this is necessarily the stuff that you want to hear just after you hear a lot of drums going. What I would suggest is that you have a great time. I'm very, very happy to welcome you all again on behalf of TOKEN2049 and Copper, and I wish you a very fruitful and successful 2 days, and ask all the questions, because if you want to see some answers, that's where you will find them. So thank you very much, and have a good day.